While some of you are looking for millions of naira to pay for school fees to do your master in the UK, do you know that UK is offering Nigerians and skilled people global talent visa? All you need is your skill. Meanwhile, this is a drummer who was able to qualify for the global talent visa. Yes, a drummer. He knows how to drum, and he got his 5 days global talent visa. No employment, no job offer, just your skill and some documents to attach to it. And yes, you qualify for a 5 years global talent visa. During your stay in the UK, you can also file for more years, which can lead you to permanent residence and at the long run earn you citizenship. Yes, this is true. And Nigerians are getting it. As of 2025, Nigerians in blogging and writing were one of the top most recipients of the UK Global Talent Visa. So now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can qualify the skills they are looking for, specific people they are looking for into UK through this Global Talent Visa. I'm going to be sharing that and all with you today in this video. So yes, you that you just think your skill is random, it is important. It is very important. Your skill is important. The documents you need to attach to it are important for you to qualify for the Global Talent Visa. So after this video, you might just be on your way to UK and to applying for your Global Talent Visa. No need to thank me. Stay true to the end of this video.
Have you ever dreamed of moving abroad, working for top companies, or even building your own business in the UK without needing a job offer first? Sounds unreal, right? Well, there's actually a visa that makes this possible. It's called the Global Talent Visa UK, and today I'm going to break it down in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you'll understand what it is, who it's for, the benefits, and why this might be your smartest move in 2026. And if you're serious about applying, I'll also show you how to get my step-by-step Global Talent Visa guide to make the process easier. Let's get into it. Let's break this down in the simplest way possible. The Global Talent Visa UK is a special type of visa created by the UK government to attract highly skilled people from around the world. But what does that really mean? It simply means the UK is looking for people who are good at what they do, have real skills, and can add value to their economy. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This visa is not like the regular visas you've heard about. Normally, if you want to move to the UK, you need a company to sponsor you a job offer before you travel. And sometimes a lot of back and forth stress. But with this visa, you don't need a job offer at all. Yes, you heard that right. You can decide to move first and then look for a job, work freelance, or even start your own business. That level of freedom is what makes this visa so powerful. Now, let's talk about who this visa is actually for. The Global Talent Visa is designed for people in specific fields, like technology, that is developers, product managers, digital marketers, academia and research, arts and culture, that is designers, writers, filmmakers, etc. So if you're someone who has been building your skills, working on projects, growing your career, then this visa was literally designed with people like you in mind. But wait, there's another important part you need to understand. You don't have to be the best in the world to qualify. There are actually two levels: exceptional talent for people who are already well recognized, exceptional promise for people who are still growing but show strong potential. This means even if you're not famous yet, you still have a real chance. Let me simplify everything for you in one sentence. The Global Talent Visa is a way for skilled people to move to the UK based on what they can do, not just who is willing to hire them. And honestly, in today's world where skills are more powerful than certificates, this is one of the smartest opportunities you can take advantage of. Now that you understand what the Global Talent Visa UK is, let's talk about how it actually works step by step in a way that's easy to understand, because this is where a lot of people get confused. First, you need to know this. The process is divided into two major stages. Think of it like this. You don't just wake up and get the visa instantly. You first need to prove that you are valuable enough to be accepted. Stage 1, getting endorsed, the most important part. This is the foundation of everything. Before the UK gives you the visa, they want confirmation from experts in your field that, yes, this person is skilled and worth bringing into the UK. So, what happens? There are official organizations in the UK assigned to review applications based on your field. For example, tech professionals are reviewed by tech bodies, creatives are reviewed by arts organizations, researchers are reviewed by academic institutions. Now here's what you will need to do. You'll submit evidence of your work and achievements, such as projects you've worked on, proof of impact, i.e., results, growth, success stories, awards, or recognitions, if any, recommendation letters from people in your industry. Think of it like building your portfolio on steroids. You're basically telling them, this is who I am, this is what I've done, and this is why I deserve this opportunity. And let me be honest with you, this is where most people get it wrong. Not because they are not qualified, but because they don't present their profile properly. They undersell themselves, don't structure their documents well, or don't even know what the reviewers are looking for. And that's exactly why I created my Global Talent Visa Guide. Because the difference between approval, rejection is often how you present your story. Inside the guide, I show you how to structure your evidence step by step, what these endorsing bodies are actually looking for, and how to position yourself even if you're not famous yet. So instead of guessing, you're following a proven direction. Stage 2, applying for the visa. Once you pass stage 1 and get your endorsement, congratulations, the hard part is done. Now you move to stage 2, which is the actual visa application. This part is more straightforward. You'll fill out your visa application, submit your endorsement letter, pay the required fees, provide basic documents, and because you've already been approved as a talent, this stage is usually much easier and faster. How long does the process take? Let's keep expectations real. Endorsement stage can take a few weeks, visa stage also a few weeks. So overall, you could complete everything in a couple of months, depending on how prepared you are. Simple way to understand everything. Let me simplify it for you in one line. Stage 1 equals prove your value. Stage 2 equals get your visa. That's it. If you take anything from this section, let it be this. Your chances are not just based on your skills. They are based on how well you present those skills. And that's why you shouldn't just rush into applying blindly. Take your time to build strong evidence, package your achievements properly, and understand exactly what is required. If you do it right, this visa can literally change your life. Now let's talk about the real reason this visa is getting so much attention. The Global Talent Visa UK is not just another visa. It is one of the few visas that actually gives you control over your life and career. Let me break down the benefits in a way that truly makes sense. 1. You don't need a job offer. This is one of the biggest advantages. Most people who want to move abroad get stuck at one point. They need a company to hire them first, and that comes with stress. Applying to hundreds of jobs, getting rejected over and over, competing with people already in the UK. But this visa removes that barrier completely. You don't need anyone to accept you first. You can enter the UK based on your skills alone, then decide what you want to do when you arrive. That alone puts you in a position of power. 2. You have full freedom over your career. With many visas, your life is tied to one employer. If you lose your job, your visa is at risk. If you want to switch roles, it becomes complicated. But with this visa, you are in control. You can work for any company, change jobs anytime, work remotely, freelance, start your own business. You are not restricted. This flexibility is especially powerful if you are someone who wants to build something for yourself instead of just working a 9 to 5.3. Fast track to permanent residency. Most visas require you to stay for a long time before you can settle permanently, but this one is different. You can apply for permanent residence in 3 years if you are highly recognized, 5 years if you are still growing. This means you are not just relocating temporarily. You are creating a clear path to building a long-term life in the UK. And once you have permanent residency, you gain even more stability and freedom. 4. You can move with your family. This is not just about you. You can bring your spouse, children, and the best part is, they are not restricted either. Your partner can work, your children can go to school. This makes it easier to build a real life, not just chase an opportunity alone. 5. You get flexibility with your stay when applying. You can choose how long you want your visa to last, up to 5 years. And when it expires, you can renew it. You are not under pressure to rush decisions or panic about your stay. You have time to settle in, explore opportunities, grow your career or business. 6. You can travel in and out freely. You are not locked into one location. You can travel in and out of the UK without affecting your visa status as long as you meet the requirements. This is especially useful if you have international clients, want to explore other countries, or still have responsibilities back home. 7. It positions you globally. This benefit is not talked about enough. Having this visa puts you in a different category. It tells the world that your skills are recognized internationally. You are operating at a global level. This can open doors beyond the UK. Better job opportunities, higher paying clients, international collaborations. It is not just about relocation. It is about upgrading your positioning. When you look at all these benefits together, you start to realize something important. This is not just a visa for travel. It is a visa that gives you freedom, stability, opportunity, and control over your future. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Access to this visa is one thing. Knowing how to take advantage of it is another. A lot of people miss out on these benefits because they don't understand how to position themselves, don't prepare the right documents, or make avoidable mistakes during the process. That is exactly why I created my Global Talent Visa Guide. Inside, I break down how to present your profile in a way that stands out, avoid common mistakes that lead to rejection, and increase your chances of getting approved. Because if you are going to take an opportunity like this, you should do it the right way. Let's have an honest conversation. A lot of skilled people are sitting on opportunities like this and doing nothing about it. Not because they are not qualified, but because of doubt, fear, or lack of information. They tell themselves things like, "I'm not good enough yet. People like me don't get opportunities like this. Maybe I'll try next year." And before they know it, years have passed and nothing has changed. But here's the reality. If you have a skill that people are willing to pay for, if you've worked on projects, even small ones, if you've helped businesses, clients, or organizations in any way, you are already more qualified than you think. The truth is, the world has changed. We are no longer in a time where opportunities are only for people with the best connections, the most degrees, or the perfect background. Today, skills are global, and countries like the UK are actively looking for people who can solve problems, create value, and contribute to their economy. That is exactly why the Global Talent Visa UK exists. Now think about this for a second. You could continue doing what you're doing right now, staying in the same environment, waiting for the perfect time. Or you could take a step that positions you on a global level, a step that exposes you to bigger opportunities, better income potential, a more competitive environment that pushes you to grow. Because the truth is, environment matters. The level you operate on is often influenced by where you are and what you are exposed to. When you move into spaces where opportunities are bigger, systems are more structured, and your skills are valued differently, your growth can accelerate in ways you didn't expect. Another thing you need to understand is this. Opportunities like this don't stay underutilized forever. The more people become aware of this visa, the more competitive it will become. What feels accessible today may become harder tomorrow. So the question is not just, can I apply? The real question is, why am I waiting? And let's address one more important thing. A lot of people underestimate themselves because they are comparing their journey to others. You see someone who has won awards, spoken at big events, worked with big brands, and you feel like you're not there yet. But what you don't realize is, many people who get approved are not perfect. They are just intentional about how they present their journey. And this is exactly where most people get stuck. Not in their ability, but in their presentation. They don't know what counts as strong evidence, how to structure their achievements, or how to confidently position themselves. That is why I created my Global Talent Visa Guide. Because instead of you guessing or doubting yourself, you can follow a clear roadmap that shows you what to include, what to avoid, and how to present your story in a way that stands out. This is not just about applying. It is about applying strategically and confidently. At the end of the day, this comes down to a decision. You can keep waiting, keep overthinking, keep doubting, or you can take advantage of an opportunity that was literally created for skilled people like you. Because the difference between people who move forward and those who stay stuck is simple. One group takes action, the other keeps waiting.